What is poppin', everybody? Another day, another dollar. You guys know the drill. We're getting back after it. Been some NBA, some player props, some game lines. We also got some World Baseball Classic, and we're definitely gonna take a look at that. That's the passion project here. We got some fun games tonight, two amazing games tonight. So we'll definitely take a look at some stuff that we have. Keep it to mostly FanDuel, as we're not seeing a bunch of that on PTO. But with that being said, we are going to find what we can find on PTO with the NBA and some college basketball. We'll take a look at as well. I know I labeled the stream NBA, but we'll definitely be hitting everything. We're doing plus UV betting, so a lot now. You betting the whole slate. Let me get this tweet out, and then let's get after it, boys. Yesterday's results. Let me check Pickett. I think we broke even essentially. We did. It was a $3 winning day, 368 to be exact. Still down on the month, $20 on the month. We need to get that going here. We'll get that here today. So what won and what lost yesterday? So we lost the Giannis Steele booster. We lost the Jalen Smith points. We hit the Olivier Prosper alt bounds. We got nothing on that essentially, but that hit. Lost the Finaccio 3 is annoying. Easy cash out on the Heat Kasparis Sky. I'm going to try to pronounce that. Easy cash out on that. Hitting that 3 times. Giannis Steele's no go. Cade 3's alt line didn't hit. SAR double $5 on the bone, and then the Missouri money line we had. So fun day yesterday. A lot of good action. Just to be, even though we want to obviously make some freaking coins. So that's the goal of today. So let's do that. Got the retweets out. Boys are getting into chat. Everyone's filtering in. Appreciate you all. All right, let's get after it here. Let's see what we find from the EV screen. We're gonna do same old. And with some WBC, and let's see what we have boost wise. I haven't taken a peek just yet. Every day this just processes, makes me so excited for baseball to start. And miss the NFL as well. It's gonna be a props here. So DraftKings. Let's go UI work for me. DraftKings. We have 2 NBA boosts every week, courtesy of Shaq. That's my best boy, Shaq. Is this the double parlay profit boost, which we've hit on, and then an SGP boost? We'll definitely be using the double parlay. $20 max bets on both. We actually might use both realistically, but definitely a double. We know we have fun with that, though. SAR couldn't do crap for us yesterday. And in the National Basketball Association, we have a 30% SGP profit boost as well on FD. So nothing too crazy there. Business as usual. But let's see. We got a Gafford double. 650. Yeah, it's just great to market. If you have a Rivers, a Combi, I would get down as much as you can on this. This is just a good bet. Looking at where market is. DiVincenzo. Let me just get another odd screen up quick. DiVincenzo under assists. I mean, this is also just good. Look with the width at plus 120. Fair is basically even. Fair is actually minus 111. So get down on that 365 if you can. Can't blame you there. Brunson double as well, looking good. Anything popping up? Yesterday we streamed around the same time. We did catch a lot of things moving and ended up again being a break-even day, which is not the end of the world. Herbert Jones assists. This MGM is better. Nothing at FanDuel though. All right. Let's see what we got. I mean, we have a lot of different things going on here. And nothing's screaming bet me EV at this time. I mean, not that that's ever guaranteed, but currently nothing's screaming. I mean, a lot of 2%. We can go low. I mean, if you have again this 365 and Combi, these are screaming bet me, and these are definite bets. Those top 2. Let's look at the other filter. Maybe there is a distinction, though. These filters are more or less the same. New NBA is more new, but as you see, like this is still there. This is not there. Denny double. That was showcasing, right? If I'm not mistaken. We got Brunson. Did I see the other filter? I could have sworn I saw Denny, but maybe I'm just mixing it up here. We got total Brunson. No, let's take a look at Denny. Because Denny, we have the promo, and that could be great. And Denny, obviously, a dog. Let's see, I can't spell Denny. He spells last name. Odd V. Nah, I can't spell it. I'll find him though. Don't you worry. DNI. Yeah, he should be. There he is, right there. Can't see. Um, Props, double double, player prop. Denny. Let's see. He is plus 273, 322, 380 at Rivers. Just a good bet at Rivers at 380 compared to the rest of the market. Because that's where the best price is now. Double double boost. This probably isn't great, honestly, for the boost, but from a matchup perspective, this is obviously food right here for Denny, and definitely a stat pad type of game, honestly, for better and for worse. But for Denny's case on the double double over, definitely for better. See college, just out of curiosity, what do we have going on? If there's a quick live, you can hop in and let me sweat here. There are definitely lives going on. Maybe find a quick sweat. Buckeyes and Wolverines here going to half. Obviously, Michigan insane. Buckeyes have a tough season, but a very close one. Michigan still getting so much crazy respect here with a looks like 4-point lead going into half, but like 30 seconds in cotton basketball is a ton of time. So those odds move. Missouri State, Louisiana Tech, very early on here. Don't know what close was, but yeah, Buckeyes keeping it relatively close. I mean, Kalshi at 685. Oh wow, you could really get a lot down on the Buckeyes right now. And one of the best things about PTO that we've talked about a lot during football is as you see this red here, that means the game is live as you see the rapid movement, but this is not red. So this is definitely a a pause right here in play. But we can see how much movement is going on, like in both scenarios, realistically. But this is Kalshi's bouncing around. But a lot of the recreational books are kind of just sitting where they are. And they look at Kalshi. Look at this. This is all live as well. Like we could watch this update. This game is live, and as we see, this is updating. So this is very interesting. Always so cool to look at. I know I never really stream during games often, so like we don't always see that. We'll see it great during baseball season, but that's a really great feature. Quick distraction. Back to the league though, and let's take a look at the double double board. So I want to use this boost as always. We've hit on that boost a few weeks ago, and I'm still trying to hit that round two. We haven't hit a beautiful banger in like a week and a half, and like it's crazy how that feels like forever, even though it's been a week and a half since we've hit like a 10-1 plus, which is crazy. We hit like 2 in that same night. And we're still profiting though. Down 26 is on the month. I mean, that's annoying. I have not been gambling as much this month. That 26 is. We'll get that. We got a whole month to go. We're all good here. Let's look at the double double. We'll hit it tonight. Player prop, double double. All right. So we got the boost. The move is a chalk and a grade value. That's realistically is the move for this prop. For this promo, I should say. So let's see what we find. Not a ton of pricing so far today. No, obviously a ton of chalk. This cat being 290 is a great chalk leg. Now we can definitely do 2 chalks and like a mid size because that's kind of mid size, like a mid range odds. Yeah, I mean 290 for cat. Just looking at market, that's just like really good price. 340 market average. Penny 377. Did come down a bit, but it is really high. But even FanDuel at 320. 290 is good. So I have cat in this slip. Let's keep scrolling because we can find another player or two. Even Jacob Jacopodo right here, 184, 213, 220. I'm actually gonna add him too. I think that's actually that came together pretty quickly. I think that's actually a really good price. We're trying to go for some chalk here. I mean, plus 213. Scotty Barnes is plus 306 though. Where's Scotty? We'll get more value after the boost though with Podol, Cavs, Mavericks. Cooper Flag now is at the 475, bro. We were hitting Cooper Flag when he was at like 750 for double doubles, and now he's at 475. Obviously, the kid's been balling out and getting better every week. Kid's an animal. We can go Sengun. 3 double doubles, right? We have Sengun, Sengun, however you pronounce it. Podol and Cat. So chalk 1120. I'm locking that in for 20 bones. Honestly, I'm taking it for the full boost. Plus 1120. We're getting all of these legs are EV to Penny in the first place and FanDuel, and we're boosting them, and we're utilizing the boost to like get some like chalk combined. I'm not thinking twice there. I took that. So Sengun, Podol, and Towns, some of the big boys there. Not it's pretty like relatively known names in the in the double space. Let's see what else we missed because I did pull trade kind of quickly, but we can of course bet some of these straight without having to be part of the parlay, of course. And we find some value. I mean, like we saw with that crazy, I forgot who that even was at this point. I'm sure hopefully he's not on the screen anymore because you guys all hit it and took all that. Giddy 129. So no, I mean honestly, those are the three best legs. Like I did do a little quick there, but at the same time, those were the three best legs. So I'm not mad about that whatsoever. We definitely just put together a pretty nice plus EV light, and we'll see what ends up happening, of course. But I'm definitely not mad at the process there. Actually, the process was good. I'm like, why are we lagging? Because it's on NFL props. I gotta change it. I don't know why. I'm still just so in love with football. I haven't changed the default filter because you can edit your settings for what filter is the first filter you see. Obviously, NFL up there, and I probably should change it now. While we're here, yeah. Can I forgot how to move it though. The filters, yeah. That's the order here. New NBA is one here. NBA game lines, old NBA, NCAA B. NFL, you'll be back shortly. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll definitely get some NBA, MLB filters going as well. Okay, so this Gafford still showing Brunson. Let's see. I have some checking injury news too in detail yet. Let me take a look at the underdog quickly. Because yesterday we did get on the right side of some injury stuff. We also got on the wrong side of others. A couple of doubtfuls, no Jared Allen, no extras. A bunch of teams yet to submit. Okay, that makes sense why it's a lot more. Sengun's questionable. Scotty Barnes is questionable too. I guess that's probably why Podol's price is what it was. If Barnes plays, that's probably going to get negative CLV. I should have looked at this earlier. That's on me. LAC, yeah, I mean, a lot of you have to submit. That's why we're seeing a pretty barren board here. But let's do this quickly. I want to do our game line check, see if there's anything we could snag here. So far, no. Doesn't look like it. We're already at 0.8%. It's nothing first quarter. But I do want to look at FanDuel because let's take a look at the World Baseball Classic really quickly. If you guys have not been watching, you guys are snoozing on this epic tournament. Korea, DR tonight at 6:30. USA, Canada tonight. I'll say this right now. US at minus 850, I think, is a bit ridiculous. I know Soroka is a pretty bad pitcher, but he's still an MLB caliber arm. Canada does have a bunch of MLB talent in there on their lineup and in their pen, and then also all the nonsense with Mark DeRosa and everything going on with Team USA. Like, I'm of the belief that the guy has no freaking clue what's going on, and it's embarrassing. And his staff should be embarrassed for themselves as well. And the players should also be embarrassed that they're willing to leave the tournament and come back and act like everything's okay and sing kumbaya. Like, I think that is ridiculous, truth be told. So, I think the US is actually on prime, like get eliminated watching next. I'm trying to be a hater now. Of course, like all in all, I would prefer the US to win, but talk about gambling here and some quick value. I'm looking at these markets really quickly here because there could be something crazy. Like exact result. Now there is only a certain way the the bracket can come out, but that means that the US will only play the DR in if it were in the finals, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, DR and Japan would play in the finals, Italy and US. But I think there's just so many different paths and how this pans out. Am I wrong? Let me take a look here. World Baseball Classic bracket. I'll switch my screen in a second here. All right. So here we go. We have Pool B runner-up against Pool A. Okay. All right, perfect. I cannot wait. All right, back to FanDuel quickly. It's just definitely not going to be value on this, but take a look at where there could be some fun stuff to bet, and that is some quick home run props. Just take a look here. Not even out fully yet. We don't have lineups, I don't think. Gives the 8:30, but we might for this game. We got Christopher Sanchez against Hyun-Jin Ryu. Oh my god. DR's lineup might go nuclear. It might go nuclear. Not that there's a ton of, I don't think, value to find. We can go back to WBC like in a hot sec after another NBA run through. I want to try to get some bets in. I mean, we literally have that double lay, and that's it. And I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to like line shop really as quickly. We got some home run props though. Soto, Kevin Narrow. Kevin Narrow's been tanks. J-Rod, Nando. All right, so we are getting some lines out. 2+ dinger lines as well. All right. Just follow me on Twitter, and I'll probably tweet out some stuff for these games tonight and have some stuff at GoBetSmart and at Slime Action. But let's go back to the task at hand. Just 365 painted across the board, Rivers and Hard Rock. I mean, it's disgusting. It makes sense. It is just like what it is. I'm not surprised by this, and like I'm still waiting for DraftKings. You think you can make more with NFL or MLB? This is a great question, Wolf Kata. Sorry for the delay here. So what I know about both sports is like the MLB, because of all the data, it's like been proven. I forgot which podcast I was listening to, but they were talking about how it's been proven that the MLB is like the most statistical sport from a betting perspective, where like there's so much less variance, exactly what you expect happen, or I should say like your model estimates of what's supposed to happen are more accurate. Football is the higher variance sport. As we know, there's only 17 weeks of regular season, and a lot can happen in those 17 weeks. The best team does not always, win and cover. Not that it does in any sport, but I bring that up because I think technically, and this could be wrong, and I would love somebody to fact check me, I think you can make more money with the NFL only because of the high variance, and like you could get luckier more quickly. Now that might be contradictory because the lines from a game line perspective are sharp, and I'm thinking through this like on the fly. Like I think it's a really great question. So I'm trying to think, does the fact that higher variance 100% leads to more outcomes that are less likely to happen, meaning probably more plus chicken, meaning more units won, and a higher ROI. So I think a season getting lucky with the variance of the NFL is more likely to make you more money, but also more likely to make you lose money more quickly. So I think that you can win more in the NFL season per season, but if you're just cooking at the same turnaround rate of your bankroll, but it's consistent with the MLB, it's a great question. It is a great question. Obviously, anybody can. I don't mean anybody can, but I mean like you could put together a 4-leg home run slip, getting plus 20,000, 200 to 1, and just like that, you're never going to get better odds in the NFL. But in the same way, you could luckily hit a first touchdown slip. I mean, we did that. We had this season we hit a first touchdown RR, and one of my buddies who took it as an RR, we took them straight. He took it as an RR, and like he just cashed the hell out. So I don't know, but we're seeing some DK popping up, and this is actually nice because this is a block prop, -126, so a little defensive prop, which I don't dive into fully always. Go bear over. I mean, 365. I'm not gonna waste my time, unfortunately. Looks like this did move a cent, but if it only moved a cent, it clearly didn't move enough because look at where the rest of the market is at. I'm gonna take the time to bet this. I wonder what I'll get down. Probably not a lot, but if I can get down even like sevens, I'll honestly take it. Got $26 hold to get out of right now, boys. So we gotta get there for the month. I've not been betting enough. I'm just gonna get to this one quickly. I don't even know if it'll be there, but it just keeps going up. Timberwolves, Warriors. Assuming all of our accounts are cooked at this point. So 12+ player rebounds OU. Rudy Gobert, it's yeah, max bet of 638, whatever. I'll take it over in. It's a good bet. Looking at the rest of the market, I mean, unless it's coming down, which I don't think it is, that's a good bet. Gafford's still sitting there, 650. I mean, it's still a great price. Did it go up though? Barely. No, it still is a great price. That still is a great price. Now let's read all threes here quick. This popped up 250. The sport trade. Um, this just moved in all directions, but FanDuel did not move. FanDuel's the best price in the over. This just actually dropped and went lower. FanDuel is on the way down for the last little bit of time here. I'm going to get as much as I can on this. This looks good. Players, 3-pointers. This is 3+ for Naz Reid. This is under 3+. Yes, I don't think I'll get a ton down at all. Fives. I'll take fives, honestly. I'll take fives. Plus 230. Yeah, MLB given action all day, every day can be a gift and a curse. That's very true. Yeah, it's definitely a gift and a curse. It's like there's so much going on. It's like it's one of those things that like makes sense when you just like think about it, but like it might not think it makes sense like on the surface. Like it's one of those things where like because there's action like all day, every day, like you think that like how am I trying to word this? Like there's action all day, every day, and like the action is like priced so well that like you're just like looking at in July, like you're just gonna be staring at a full slate of games that just like really has like very minimal edge until you get to live because we have all these like stats on the pitchers, all the stats on the hitters, et cetera, et cetera. It is a very interesting grind, but like early season MLB and late season MLB, though, I think are two of the most fun times to bet. One, because there's so much uncertainty. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm going to like destroy the market in all of April, but like last couple of seasons, the beginning of the year has been like really, really great for getting some things locked and loaded. Then always like the middle of the season, the summer, like baseball, I think there are a lot of times you can bet with your convictions. And like, yeah, if you're betting on a team like the Dodgers to just keep winning, like you'll probably end up honestly still slightly profitable this year with their new roster. Probably not, but even last year with the prices they were getting, which were egregious. I still don't think, and keyword think, it was profitable to just fade them. And then obviously you have like live opportunities, live plate appearances, live everything. Then you have like home runs. I mean, let's see if it's under MLB. I don't think it is, honestly, but I would love to like do some shopping for some prices. Not that I think there's any value for home runs today, but no, we were just getting spring training, and this is what I'm gonna say really quickly. This is what bothers me a lot. Quick zoom in. I understand that these are professional athletes that's prepare for the season, but only Americans really care. Like, for example, Michael King, really good pitcher. Why the hell is he not on Team USA? We need innings. But he's throwing his bullpen. Grayson Rodriguez. I'm looking for any other Americans. That's the first one that I saw. Chris Paddock, even him, like Chase Burns, even rookie, really had some electric stuff last year. I know we had Nolan McLean, so we do have a rookie. I don't know. That's a really cool arm. Brady Singer, he's no freaking Scooble or Skeens, but like that's an arm we probably could use. Merrill Kelly, was he not on the team a few years ago? I'm pretty sure he was. But he was on Korea actually. No, he went to Korea to play. He was on the team. He was dog though, if I'm not mistaken. But he's obviously been good in the MLB. It's just some opportunities, man. We could have felt much better about our shot at this tournament, honestly. But I really do think, and we could maybe find a quick line shot because I'm absolutely trying to get into DR to win. Now, I mean, at this point, at this point, I'm curious, like, what's the better off just like rolling over, like getting 11 to 1 on minus 1,000 on today, but that's just a thinking, a thought exercise. Excuse me. Halftime here in the Bucks. So what do we take today? We only have one bet. No, we have a couple of bets. couple of MGM nonsense. We don't have anything like real, but it's not our fault. Haven't seen shit. Kentucky, Florida, about to start. That'll probably be a good game. I was gonna say I thought I changed the default order. Why are we getting MLB props, NBA props first? Gavert's still there. That Reed's still there. Nas Reed points as well. I mean, Sport Trade and FanDuel together combined. FanDuel's at plus 158. Whoops. Where's Sport Trade? 160 across the board, 210. I think it's a Nas Reed. It's Nas Reed day. This had better be. Because I'm betting this Timberwolves Warriors Reed 15 plus as well. It's averaging on the year, boy. 13.9. Yeah, you're getting 15, 100%. Max bet 548. I'll take it. On a plus 210, I'm not losing sleep over that. I'll gladly take it. Rudy we took already. Very nice. Kawhi double. Interesting. Bunch of stuff pulling up. I mean, Sengun points. We just need 10 of those for our lay. Herbert Jones, assists under 2.5. I mean, this just dropped. What did this come from? Under 130 to 133. Let's see. I mean, probably not. Definitely not over. Definitely not overplay. But I think it's probably just to sit on the sideline here. I don't feel like putting together an SGP. I mean, it's just like I don't want to do it. I mean, we can obviously find some value. Don't get me wrong. We always do. All of our lays always are plus EV. Unless we're really degenning, which we do once in a while. But already down so low. I need game lines flashing. I'll check some NCAA game lines for later too. If there's like just a price that's hanging off, might as well bet it for some action for tonight. I'll have my hands full with both WBC games because I will absolutely be tuned in at 6:30 sharp for that shit. What was I looking for? NCAA. I guess I'm live. Okay. Pausing quick. This is all live. Okay, so maybe we're not gonna. I mean, I doubt we were going to see any like crazy value or anything on a game line NCAA right now. But again, if we even just saw something that was like best price in market at a DK, I would take it at this point. Absolutely. Like we see right here, that's live though. DK 9.5. Second quarter has started. I'm taking that honestly. Why? Because one, it looks like a good bet, and two, I do support the Buckeyes. Plus 10.5 minus 115. We also have plus 9.5. Yeah, no, 9.5 plus 115 MGM. All right, so shit's just moving. Let's see what 10.5 is. Minus 114. Okay, so no value there. But let's see if anything for later. Just a quick bet, like right here. What's the money line here? Let's see, because we got a close one right there. FanDuel best price here. Kansas State best price being Kalshi. Unsurprising. Money lines all pretty circa bookmaker, the usual suspects here. Cal State Fullerton. It's Hawaii tonight. A little plus 205 action. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. How's the line movement been going? This is slightly EV, probably not very, but a little bit. Let's check the spreads one more time. I'm sure there are boosts used for CBB. I'm gonna personally lay off. So State minus 110. I mean, what did this just come from? It's probably a good bet. Standard juice on it. I mean, what's Circus price? I guess that's the question. They had 3. There are 2. And we're getting a 2.5. So we're getting an extra half point. I guess I'm going to take that, honestly. I'm sure I'll be able to get a decent more down, but I'm betting this Kennesaw State. Something I would have never thought to bet without PTO. So shout out to PTO for helping me find this value really quickly here because this is like a good price. And the game shortly, plus 250, plus 2.5. Let's see, like how much will they give me on this? Will they give me $20? They will, because it's a game line. Okay, cool. Market average 117, and not like a massively EV bet or anything like that, but definitely a little bit of value. I'll sprinkle that. Little game line down from MGM. I'm in. Well, best prices DK, but Utah, California Baptist. I mean, that's like not as far off. I'd like that to be actually extra point, half point from Circa. See if we get some any line value there. But all right, boys, pretty fun slate today. Let's do it. Excited to see some WBC tonight, and I'll be back next week. So find me on Twitter for some WBC plays and some fun stuff. Also from Go Bet Smart, I got some cool content coming out as well. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Have a great weekend, boys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, boys.